boys and girls, this is Mrs. Marthaler. I'm back with our next social studies lesson for this week. This week we are thinking about what makes a place special, and we've learned that it depends on both the physical characteristics and the human characteristics of that place. Physical characteristics are the things that come from nature, and human characteristics are the things that have been made by people or are connected to people. So we have made our graphic organizer here on the right side of your screen. We learned that physical characteristics might include things like the soil, thinking about the temperature, if there are any waterways, plants that are specific to the area, animals, or if there are landforms, what the landforms are like. Human characteristics, things that are connected to people, things like the language they speak, the government, what the houses look like, any buildings that are there, economic activities where people make and spend money, if there are any bridges in the area, or what their culture is like, if there are any parades or festivals or things like that. Today I'd like to look more specifically at our hometown, the town of Smyrna, Delaware. So we're going to go through both the physical and human characteristics of Smyrna, Delaware, and then I'd like to show you a few pictures. So let's start out looking at the physical characteristics and thinking about Smyrna, Delaware. Let's see, our hometown. Let's think about the temperature. So the temperature in Smyrna, Delaware. The summers are pretty warm and humid, and the winters are pretty cold. Sometimes they get windy, and sometimes we do get snow. Waterways in Smyrna. Well, we do have Lake Como in Smyrna. Plants. We have Blackbird Forest on Blackbird Forest Road. We also have east of Smyrna, Bombay Hook, and Bombay Hook has fields, forests, ponds, and some salt marshes. Animals that are in Smyrna, Delaware. We do have some deer here, and I know I've seen snakes here. We also, of course, walking through neighborhoods, you're going to see squirrels and many different kinds of birds. Landforms, we don't really have any mountains or hills. Smyrna, Delaware is pretty flat. All right, let's think about the human characteristics in Smyrna, Delaware. The language spoken here. Most people speak English, but some people also speak Spanish. Let's think about some buildings that are here. We have the library, the town hall, the post office, many schools in Smyrna, many businesses in Smyrna, and we're going to look at some of those pictures in just a few minutes. Economic activities in Smyrna, Delaware, where people make and spend money. We do have an Acme, we have a Walgreens, we also have a McDonald's, several nail salons, we have some car dealers, banks, fitness clubs, many places. Let's go down to culture. We do have the 4th of July parade here in Delaware, or in Smyrna, and you could also visit the Smyrna Museum or the Smyrna Opera House. All right, let's look at a few pictures here in Smyrna, Delaware. Let's see. So let's start out with this intersection. So you may recognize this. This is at the intersection of Commerce and Main Street. And you can see some of the buildings here lining the street going down and just what those look like. Here's the Smyrna Public Library. That's a special place here in Smyrna. Here's another place that you might recognize. This is looking down Market Street. So here's the post office. Can't really see it, but the post office here is here, and here's also the town hall. What else is in Smyrna, Delaware? Here's a picture of the Smyrna Town Hall. You can see where you would walk up the steps to get inside. And here's the post office in Smyrna, Delaware, and it's written right on the side here. And you can see the zip code, 19977. What else is in Smyrna, Delaware? Here's a business, the Acme. You may have gone here for groceries before. And here's the Smyrna McDonald's. You may have gone here for lunch or dinner before. And here's the municipal park right across the street from North Elementary. That's a special place in Smyrna, Delaware. Here's our favorite North Smyrna Elementary School. And JBM. one more, Smyrna High School. So the high school in Smyrna, Delaware. So these are all things, both the physical and human characteristics that make Smyrna, Delaware a special place. You might want to take some notes on things that we talked about today because that would help you in your work for tomorrow.